Hello, my name is Aaron, and I'm going to be doing question 9. So, the presidential election of 1968 was a very different election. It wasn't, and it's going to be known in American history forever. And it wasn't because of who won the presidency, but about who didn't. And there were candidates like Richard Nixon and George Wallace who were running, but they kind of failed in comparison to this one guy, and this one guy who was whose brother was a former president, and but he earned his credibility as well as Robert Kennedy. And Robert Kennedy was not only like a good speaker and wanted and was like an advocate for change, but he really signified like the hope that that was like regained once he decided that he wanted to become president, and he regained the hope in America's eyes because or since since his brother was assassinated, JFK, only a few years before. And so basically, um, him running for office kind of mended the hearts of America, and that was super important um, because because he was so popular with people, including like workers and minorities. Example, African Americans and Latinos, and young people. He started making his speeches, and and people started voting, and you could see that people were liking him, and he was becoming like the first, or he was like in first place, I guess you could say. And um, and I guess him I mean, people him to wanting him to become president, I guess, kind of showed that America was really broken before, and they felt that he was going to make it like all better in a sense. So, um, him being popular gave him that, and so the people working in his campaign believed that if he won over California, then it was like tied in like the knot was tied that he was going to become president. And so that night during like the festivities and the events, um, America's worst nightmare like came true, because he was shot, and the next day he died. And it was kind of like how JFK, it seemed like they lost one family member. It was even worse when Robert Kennedy died, because it was like it was losing two, and people that felt they were so close to him and felt like he was like their family. So it was a even bigger impact, and it fractured America even more. And so basically, um, like the people who lived through that during the time was never really the same, like mentally, I believe, because like to this day they were like they still believe that they're not given the whole story, and that there and there's possible like conspiracy theories surrounding his death. So thank you for listening to my presentation.